Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Pit Stall Premier Series finale here at Talladega. 80 laps of super speedway racing. Big bucks are involved. Lots of money out there for the winner. I think we have a total cash prizes out there of over $700. So these guys are going to race over some dollars. This is the final race for their three-car series they had going. They had a Cup car, they had Xfinity, they had truck. This is in the Xfinity series. But the overall series champion, Derek Paulson, he's out there. He's already clinched the championship. But now, in this Xfinity series for pit stall, there is still 4 drivers along. Right now, they're qualifying, looking for good pit stalls in the pit stall tonight. Should be a fun, exciting race here. Talladega is always fun. Rick, what are you looking for tonight?
Well, I'm looking for some hard action. You're going to see 3 wide. We're at Talladega. You can go 3 wide easy. We got some top quality drivers out here tonight. So I think it's going to be an interesting race. I think you're going to see a lot of different strategies, hanging back, being towards the front. I mean, we got like a 28 car field tonight. So definitely can see people spread out. But I think we're going to see action. Lots of it, too.
Lots of action. Yeah, we'll see. This get these races with lots of money involved. You just never know what you're going to get. A lot of these guys, though, these guys are super speedway racers. That being said, it's a super speedway race. Anything can happen. Right now, you're looking at Daniel Holloway's out there. Right now, he's in. I want to put up a different little bit of a graphic here for you guys. There's your qualifying time so far. Holloway's up there in the 10th position. There's the 19th, Donald Sandusky. He's put his time down. He's third fastest, 53.67. It's good to have Donald out here racing his team, the Remembering Ryan, for his son. Always good. That 19 car shows up. 39, Richard Sudduth. And there's the 84, Lucky Len McNeese. And that Darrell Waltrip Mobile. He's done. He's qualified. He's at 15th. A lot of these guys won't qualify just because they want to start at the back. So you're just going to see some guys just not going to qualify again. 17 guys so far. We have 28 drivers that have qualified. Here's the 87, Raymond Rittenauer, second out there. Here's super speedways. Your first lap is going to be up high against the wall usually. You want to burn off as much fuel as possible, get those tires scrubbed in that second lap, usually down to that yellow line, and full speed. Right now, Raymond's putting down his first lap. So he comes in Talladega. Remember, start-finish line is a little bit past the tri-oval, down towards turn 1. It's a little odd. Makes for some great finishes. There's Raymond right there in the third. 53.65. Good speed there. Derek Paulson, he's not going to qualify, I don't believe. So it looks like that's going to be about your qualifying order right there. Going in with the 25, Mr. Freese, Kevin Freese up there at the top, 53.63. Brian Wang in the 08, 53.64. And then there's Raymond Rittenauer, 53.66. Like I said, there's about total pot $750 up for grabs tonight. So it looks like third place is 50, second place is 100. 150 goes to the winner. That can't be right. That sounds so wrong, doesn't it, Rick?
It does. Give me a minute. Let
I
me
thought I
check.
saw it earlier, and then now it's just.
It's okay. We'll let it go.
I know. My mind's on my trip.
Yeah. Yep.
So we got 80 laps tonight from Talladega. There will be a stage caution at once the leader hits lap 40 at the start finish line. Um, so these guys are going to have two fast repairs, 50% fuel, unlimited tires. Just be a good, clean, fun race. A little bit of cash on the line, a little bit of points on the line, just so everyone has an idea. Xfinity points right now, as they stand for pit stall. Derek Paulson is your leader. Uh, Behind him is Daniel Holloway. He sits 67 points back. Another 23 points back is Jeffrey Clifton. So he's 90 points behind Derek Paulson. And then you have Sean Wilder in fourth. He is 15. He is 105 points behind Derek Paulson. Now, the points at pit stall, you can get 215 points go to the winner. So there's a lot of ground you can make up in one race. So realistically, all four guys are in contention for the win. You look for the Derek Paulson mobile, Daniel Holloway in that Hershey Kiss car, Jeffrey Clifton in that 15, Sean Wilder in that blue and red 91. Those are your four guys you're looking at for the Xfinity Championship. They all have a chance. They just need to hope that Derek Paulson, who tonight's on the screen, it'll say 20. On his car, it'll show 6. That's the guy who's got the points lead. That's the guy who's won the overall championship this season for pit stall. And we expect to see him up front. He's always up front, it seems like. So good racer Derek is. But so are Holloway, Clifton, Wilder, those guys. Good super speedway racers. They'll be up towards the front as well. Did you find those numbers?
It looks like there's $750 up for grabs, but I do not have the complete breakdown. I know they're paying out like the top 3, and there's a couple other things that they pay out. I wish I could find the exact breakdown, but
Maybe it's 150, 50, and 100. Remainder goes to us.
I think that is a great
You
idea.
think so? I like it.
I do too. I
We'll,
think,
we'll have to talk to Tim about that. All right. So this is kind of what the pit stall does, about 5-6 minutes of qualifying. Then they have a driver's meeting. We've got 10 seconds till we're going to grid up here. We'll go racing.
so before we get gridding up, who are you going to take for tonight's race?
I would take the 21. I'm
You're
going to
going to
take
go with the
Holloway.
20? Wow, that's bold.
I
That's
know.
bold. I, I'm going to go with somebody outside the box. I'm going with the 94 Troy Radford.
Okay. I'll go with the 21. I'd like to see the 84 win too. It'd be good to see Len McNeese up in victory lane. Uh, Len's favorites, not the super speedways, but just never know. It's a crapshoot tonight. That's all I know.
It's nice to see some guys out there. I mean, Dougie Johnson's out there tonight. It's
Yep.
good to see him out there. He's,
Donald
um,
Stewart's out here.
yeah, and I know it's been tough, tough last 6 months for Doug. So I'm glad to see him out there. Um, Todd's there. So I mean, we're good for 3 or 4 cautions with him out there.
I don't say that.
Oh, come on. He loves me. I picked him to win and he won, so he loves me. I can say that.
Let's go over here's how they qualified. The 25 Kevin Freese is your pole setter. Outside of him, Brian Wang in that 08. Inside row 2, Raymond Rittenauer in the 87. Outside Raymond is that 19, Donald Sadusky. In row 3, John Garrett in that 66. Outside John and the 17, J.D. Crow. In row 4, Brian Miskell Jr., the 33. Outside Brian is Randy Bledsoe in that 81. In row 5, there's that Donald Stewart guy, number 78. And in 10th position is the Hound Dog in the 2 car. In row 6, there's Mr. Clifton, Jeff Clifton, in that 15 Mobile. Outside him, Troy Radford, the 94. That's Rick's pick right there.
Woo-hoo.
In row 7, the 39, Richard Sudduth. Outsider Richard, Tim Lee in that 24. Row 8, Dougie Johnson in that 3 car. Outside of Doug, the 16 or the 21, Daniel Holloway, Hershey Kiss Mobile. You can't miss it. Blue and gold. It'll be up front all day. Watch. In the 9th row, Caden Tufts in the 88, and then the 31, Todd Poston in that 31 car. Yes. In row 10, the 84 of Len McNeese, and then there's Derek Paulson. Shows 20 there. His car will be number 6 though. In the 11th row, Luke Gray in the 29, Gordon Larson Jr. In row 12, Eric Blunt on the in the inside outside, Kevin Winker. Last couple rows, Sean Wilder, Mikey Campbell, Hilton Young, and Ray Radford. That's how they're going to line up. As we're going to get ready to go green here. Got 28 cars tonight here at Talladega. 2.66 mile tri-oval. Get ready to go green here. Pace car takes them between 3 and 4. $80 laps here. Pit stall Premier Series finale. The Xfinity cars here at Talladega here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Steve Herman, Rick Greenaway. Give you all this action here. 80 laps. Going to lap 1 here. As we come off a tri-oval, the green flag should fly, and then the 25, Kevin Freese, will take him home. Green flag is out. Here we go. Kevin Freese up there at the front. Brian Wang on the outside. Stay with him. Mr. Rittenhouse up there. On the inside, pushing Kevin Freese. Down the back stretch they go. Still too wide. Everyone feeling out. See how it all goes here.
Yeah, because now they can go 3 wide. They have regards to, like, you can't go 3 wide till the back stretch, stuff like that. So now they can start opening up holes and going 3 wide in that.
Still Kevin Freese up there. Brian Wang on the outside of him. Brian may lead this lap. He will lead this lap. Side-by-side action here.
We're going to have Paul St. Laurent race in this league. We can have 3 Canadians in this.
We don't need 3. As we go 3 wide a little bit, looks like Mr. Holloway is going to take him 3 wide. He's got help from Mr. Poston. Those 2 guys just don't have enough help. They need more people up there with them.
It's nice to see them working together on Saturday night, because tomorrow will be a totally different story.
Yes. Kevin Freese leads that race here because Holloway's still trying to make it 3 wide with Todd Poston up there. They are outside that 2 car. the Hound Dog.
That's one of the greatest things in NASCAR.
Yeah. Still Kevin Rees, Brian Wang lead those in the first and the second lane here. Holloway now has someone helping him. I apologize. It looks like my scoring time point was all kinds of messed up. Finally fixed itself. Kevin Freese out front in the middle lane. Brian Wayne right behind him. Dropping right in front of Rittenhouse. Right in front of Rittenauer. 87. You got Sandusky on that high line leading Holloway and Poston. JD Crow right there in that middle lane. John Garrett right there too. Right below JD. He's that fourth one in line in that bottom lane. Kevin Free show tonight, but it's early, lap 4. Surprised we don't have a caution yet. When do you think our first caution is going to come, Rick?
Oh, jeez. 6 more laps.
More laps. I was hoping you're going to say lap 40 when the admin pulls the stage in.
Yeah, no. I'm a realist.
Looks like Holloway decided to cut bait on that third line. He dropped down right behind that 81 of Randy Bledsoe. A little squirrely there. Holloway really giving him a shove. Got him a little nervous. Still got Donald Sandusky and Todd Poston on the outside. Everyone's just chasing that 25 and that 08 as they show the way.
Yeah, they'll continue to show the way until that second line can just, I don't know, run straight.
Need that 2 car to come up, get behind Holloway, really to give that middle line of the Holloway now. He's going to go up top. Oh, no, back down.
Yeah, he didn't have anybody on his bumper to be able to go anywhere with. He might make that pop up now. Donald Sandusky's up there.
JD Crow's starting to move, though. He's getting there.
Yeah, there he goes. Yep, there they go.
Almost didn't give Donald enough room. 3-wide action here. Lap 6. Pit stop premier series finale here from Talladega. Kevin Freese on the bottom leading that group. JD Crow in that middle lane leading that middle lane. And Holloway leading that top line in the 21. Here comes the top lane again. Holloway has great momentum. A little side draft off the 17. Just can't get out in front of him. He's got Donald and Todd pushing right behind him. But he's got another car looking. That's the 94 Troy Radford. Give it a look.
Yeah, I think he's waiting to see if he can get into him. Then he was going to go up there. He knows the quality of those guys up there. He wants to get into them. He knows they can bring him to the front.
Everyone's getting tight. You see the snake moving all over the place. Cars are getting loose, getting bumped into. But the leaders at the front remain the same, 25, 17, and 21. JD Crow got a nice push right there. From the 81 of Bledsoe, got him a little loose in 4. Here comes Sean Wilder like he shot out of a cannon trying to get up there that third line. Sean's one of your 4 contenders for the championship. A lot of those guys are hanging back. Sean Wilder, Jeff Clifton, Holloway's up front, but and then I haven't seen Derek Paulson yet. Ooh, they're spreading out. JD Crow comes up. Looks like Donald got into the wall a little bit there. That was a heck of a move by JD to slide right in front of that Holloway. I don't know what that did for him, though.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the smartest move by JD. Not unless he got tapped and had no choice.
That's possible. Maybe he just got a little bit of a tap from the 81 and had nowhere to go. Holloway's looking 4 wide right there. It's
That would be a
17.
very bold move.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Now Holloway slides back into that middle lane. Donald's going to come up on the 17. Donald could not be happy with the 17 as he kind of forced him into the wall the way the move happened. Troy Radford right there, giving some shoves to the 80, the 88, Caden Tufts. Unsettling his car. Still Kevin Freeze up front, leading all these laps. I think he's led 8 of the 9 laps so far. Randy Bledsoe at 81. Nope, not going to lead this lap. There's Rittenauer. A little below the yellow line. That third line still trying to get formed up. Holloway's back out there. He got in front of JD Crow. Again, like Rick Brooks said, I mean, if you can stay in a straight line, they go faster.
That's a lot of muscle in that third line. You look at the quality of super speedway drivers in that third line. They know what to do. So,
all right, we'll see what happens. Ooh, there's a car off the path. Ooh, that's going to cause a problem. There we go. Lap 10. Is that what you had called, Rick? I think so.
I think it is. Holloway was up on the wall. He almost got into the fence.
Pace car coming out. Going to pick up that 25. Kevin Freese. Let's see if we can't find out what happened. That was a little bit before. It happened when the 33 came off the track. That's what caused it all. Let's go to his car. That's Brian Miskell Jr. Let's just watch. Got into Radford there. It wasn't even. Happened well in front of him. Watch the 2 car, right? Got into the 81, got into the 22, 21. A little bit of net code there with the Hound Dog. Beating and banging right there. Looks like that's net code. Holloway came down a little bit, but the net code got in the 2 and he moved down a little bit. Took out half the field. That's what happens. Super speedway racing.
Just let it be known, I did predict when the yellow would come out.
You did. Looks like Kevin Free's going to lead him off. Brian Winging at 08. 88 Caden Tufts, Donaldson Dusky, Mr. Garrett, Donald Stewart, Troy Radford, Sean Wilder, Kevin Winker, and Richard Sudduth can be your top 10. See where Mr. Johnson is. Mr. Johnson's racing in the all black with the matte black with the number 3 for his favorite driver, Dale Earnhardt. I'm not going to say it's Austin Dillon because there's no way it's Austin Dillon.
No, much high quality.
Under caution here, lap 12. A little bit of net code issue, the 21, the 2. Getting about 2/3 of the field involved. Again, these guys, there's 4 guys racing for a championship. Derek Paulson, Daniel Holloway, Jeffrey Clifton, Sean Wilder. Those guys are all racing for an Xfinity Pit Stall Championship. Then there's a lot of money. $750 up for grabs tonight. Be split between a number of drivers. Maybe be split to some of the broadcasters. We'll see. I'm working on that still in the background.
Yeah, maybe if they're feeling generous.
Yeah. 25 is 08 coming back down pit road. Topping off. Get about 17 laps, 18 laps on a green flag run. You can't make it to the stage caution. Gonna go green next time by. Coming green on lap 14. The 88 Caden Tubbs gonna pick him that green flag. Donaldson Dusky right there on the outside. John Garrett, that 66 on the inside of row 2. Then you have 78 Donald Stewart out there. Don't see Donald very often out here, so it's always good when the 78 comes out. Then the 39 is on the inside of row 3, Richard Suddeth. And then 33, Brian Miskell Jr. And that Doritos mobile. And then Mr. Johnson in that 3 car right there. Outside of Mr. Johnson is the Hound Dog. Chance to see just how fast that 25 and that 08 are, because they'll be behind a bunch of these guys. Back there with Holloway of the 84 of Len McNeese, the 29 of Luke Gray. There's that 15 of Jeffrey Clifton. A lot of good cars in the back as they topped off onto this last lap of yellow. Car taken up between 3 and 4. These guys do have 2 fast repairs, so a lot of these guys already used their first fast repair. So you might see some guys lay back now, just strategy-wise, and try to help to avoid that next wreck. Doesn't usually work that way. Doesn't help that much, actually. We'll see. Go back to green. Donald, Sandusky, and Stewart up there on the top lane. We'll see if they can get past the 88 of Caden Tufts. Green flag is out. See if the 19 and 78 can work together. 88 kind of gapped himself a little bit from the 66, so here they come. Donalds have been racing with each other for a number of years. Caden still holding strong on that bottom. He's got a great push from John Garrett there. Here comes that 19 though. 78 giving him a heck of a shove down the backstretch. See if he can clear Caden down into 3. Not quite. Tufts comes back strong there. Up turn 3. Turn 4 as they go down towards the tri-oval. Up still leads them. Here comes Sean Wilder, Daniel all the way up the turn, up on the high line. 3 wide, Len McNeese, Luke Gray. Len McNeese backs out a little bit. Holloway, Wilder, Luke Gray. On that 3rd lane by themselves is Caden Tubbs still out in front, although here comes Sandusky there in that middle lane. Great success, but here comes that top lane. Those guys are working together really well. Holloway trying to get Wilder out in front of that 19. Wide action. Tri-oval, he's clear now. Probably wants to go. Maybe not. Close. There he goes, all the way down the bottom. Sean Wilder now your leader. That's what Sean needs. He needs to lead a lot of laps and win this race. Although he slides back up in that middle lane, kind of a block. I don't know about that move, Rick.
It was, I don't know, he led a lap and now he went back up to that third lane. He's dropping back like a ton of bricks.
Maybe that's what he wanted, just to lead a lap. Now Caden Tuff's back in the front. Here comes your man Doug Johnson in that 3 car. 4th in line, that bottom line. Still have Sadusky and Stewart nose to tail there in that middle lane. Need a little more help from that 2 car. The Hound Dog. Last time the Hound Dog was up here at the front. Pandemonium struck. You go down the backstretch, Brian Miskell Jr. there on the outside of that top lane. Sean Wilder right behind him. Holloway and Gray slide down into that middle lane. Abandon that top line. All chasing that 88. Luke Gray slides back up in that 3rd lane. Trying to make some magic happen. Hound Dog slide down the bottom lane there. Got in front of the 39 Rick setup. Sean Wilder going to have a go of it all by himself in that 3rd lane. I don't think he's going to get much help up there, though.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to have any friends up there. He's going to just keep on nursing that thing until he can get in line. And there he goes.
Ball's back in line. Holloway's got him behind him, so let's see if Holloway slides up now. We'll see. Tim Lee, that 24, up there, the black 24. Haven't called his name yet tonight.
Yes, I'm going to be intrigued to see what he does, because he didn't pit last time. So he's on 18 laps with this fuel run, where everybody else, took fuel.
Let's see, I show him his pitting.
I'm not.
I see the 09 hasn't pitted. Or 092. And the 01 and the 6.
Mine's telling me he hasn't pitted yet. Pretty interesting.
Then again, I've had problems with mine. Like Ray Radford, is even out there racing. Cage Tubbs, Donald Sadusky right beside him. 1 and 2. Has this been since we went green 6 laps ago? John Garrett looking to the inside. Don't want to cross that yellow line. Past. Here comes Holloway, Sean Wilder. 94. Troy Radford up there in the top lane. Brian Miskell Jr. in that 33 up there as well. That middle line. Donald Sadusky finally able to get in front of Caden Tubbs, but Donald Stewart now all by his lonesome. Needs Tim Lee to push him a little bit here. We'll see what little side draft there from Holloway. Not a little, big side draft. He's trying to clear that 78. Very disorganized. That 3rd line's organized, but everyone else is really disorganized. Tim Lee to the bottom side. It's almost like everyone's getting ready to pit. I mean, I guess in a couple laps you're good to pit and make it to the stage caution, which would be on lap 40. So that could be what's happening. Everyone moving down for the stage caution. Pit maybe not this time, next time, or the lap after. These guys still have probably 5 or 6 laps available in their tank right now if they want to keep going. So you may see a couple different strategies here. Would you rather pit now, Rick, or would you wait until you ran out of gas? Is the 78 Stewart slingshot it in front of them?
You know, it's hard to say. I'd have to see what the people I like working with are doing. If they're going in, then I'm going to go in with them because I don't want to be too far away from them. If they're staying out, I'm staying out. It's realistically going to be, who do I work well with and what are they doing? It's going to dictate what I do.
We're down to 2 lines. In front of these 2 lines, these guys are racing hard. Stewart, Sadusky, pushing each other all over the place. Holloway and Luke Gray pushing all over. They're also side drafting really hard with that bottom line. Now Donald Sadusky pulls out in front of Daniel Holloway. And that should give him some momentum to get around that 78 car. There he goes. Tim Lee into the pits. He can make it here from the stage caution, but it's the only person in pit lane right now.
That's what I was talking about, where he didn't pit, and now he needs to, and he's going to come out by himself, and that's just going to hurt him.
If he's the first car lap down, though, then I guess it's no hard way down. Get the lucky dog if you can. I think everyone's content to make it around to these next round of pit stops. Yeah, they got about 3 or 4 laps till they're out of gas. Nowhere else to go. Luke Gray all by himself in that top lane. He's going to sink like he's got rocks around his ankle in the lane.
I heard he likes that, though, so it's a good feeling.
Yeah, exactly. You saw what he did. He dived down to that inside line, yeah, getting ready for pit stops. Coming up on the 6. Len McNeese, here comes some pit stops. The 19, the 78. Coming in. Brian Wang, that 08 coming in. He had 3 guys that time come in. And now the 21, Daniel Holloway comes, has the lead. Again, you got stage caution coming up around lap 40. So you're 14 laps from that. These guys, if you go in and you top off, you can make those 14 laps. This will definitely stretch the field out. Everyone's going low, so everyone's coming in this time to watch. Eric Blunt there in the 6th car. He should be all right. These guys are going to go right down below the yellow line. Here we go. Got a couple guys staying out. Caden Tuff stays out. John Garrett stays out. Hound Dog. And you have Doug Johnson in the 3 car, the 39 car. Richard Sutter stays out too. These guys are going to try to run their tank out. '66 all over the 88 right there. Shove down the backstretch. We'll see if these guys come in this time. Hound Dog and Soda's up top. Those guys are definitely not coming in. These guys are going to play the string out right here. 88, Caden Tufts. 2-car Hound Dog, Richard Sutherland 3966 of John Garrett. And then you have Doug Johnson right there. Mikey Campbell, that's 092. They're about 2/3 of a lap ahead of 7th place. These front 6 here. Your lead pack, and then you have Todd posted in at 31. Still staying out there. We're going to put the 1-car lap down. Six cars already lapped down. Randy Bledsoe right now, the 81's a lap down. So all sorts of strategies right there. See the 1-car back off, let these leaders go. See if they come in this time or not. It's been 18 laps since they came in. Still side by side, these front 6. Going back to Valvoline 6-car, he's a lap down, so he's your first car a lap down. Racing at 092, that red and white car is in 6th place in this group. Last pit on lap 11. Caden Tubbs, Hound Dog, John Garrett. They're going to have to come in eventually. Can't stay out forever. Go back here. Here's the next group of cars right there. Kevin Wang, Daniel Holloway. This is the group that pitted before. They're about 2/3 a lap behind this lead group right there. Caden Tubbs, although kind of getting single file here. Gotta believe they're coming in this time. We're on lap 31 right now. See, 6-car, he's a lap down. He's letting these guys kind of get in their lane, their line. And here they go. Everyone except for Hound Dog. Hound Dog is going to stay out with that 6-car. He's going to have to come in next time by, I'd imagine. The other 5 in that 6-car group came in, taking fuel only, it looks like. Lap 32, the Hound Dog gonna have to come in and get gas. He's got to be on fumes right now. Here he comes. He's gonna have to help. His pit stop is nice and clean, and he can get out. And the pack comes out by himself. He's gonna go well over a lap down. Now Daniel Holloway leading this group. Lap 32 right now. We got 8 laps until we go under caution for the stage. Len McNeese going a lap down. There's Hound Dog coming out of the pits. He's a lap down. pardon me, he's not a lap down. But he will be far off the pace here. Mr. Radford there. Joey Radford on the third lane all by himself. Got a car, the 092 coming up. That's the tail end of the lead lap. Radford ducks on back down that middle row. And now it's Daniel Holloway in the bottom, Brian Wang in that top line right now, that's 08. Luke Gray all over him, trying to push him in front of Daniel Holloway. Got Donald Sandusky pushing Holloway. I think these guys go green all the way till the stage end, don't you think?
Oh yeah, no, they go.
There's Tim Lee back in the group, so that his strategy didn't seem to hurt him that much.
No, he got lucky.
Brian Wang out front of Daniel Holloway now. Finally able to get that through with help from that 29 car. Five laps until you go under caution. That third line.
I'm wondering if anybody's going to try to take anybody out for the stage win.
Yeah, there is. Oh, Tim Lee into the wall. Oh, there's an accident going on right there. Will the yellow come out? Everyone keeps going. Still green. Boy, Troy Radford was involved.
Yeah.
There, the 94 and the 24 come together. Right there, contact right there. Tim goes in the wall, comes down. Todd Poston collected. 94 to 24 got the worst of that, that's for sure.
So we can blame Todd for this?
Sure. Tim Lee has enough damage that he goes down. He's going to go on the pit road. Back end is all tore up. Brian Wang continues to be your leader. No caution flew. Close to a caution coming out though for the end of the stage here. The leader hits lap 40. Donald Sandusky down in front of Brian Wang. He's now your leader. Going for the stage win. You know the 21 wants to win this stage, but here comes that 25, Kevin Freese. He was your pole setter. Getting some help from the 17, J.D. Crow. There's Sean Wilder in that 91. There too, and there's that black 6, Derek Paulson. He's up front now, right behind Luke Gray. It'll be an interesting thing if the 6 cars able to win the stage. You've been laying back all racing to decide to come play with the big boys here at the end, and he's showing how strong he is.
But I mean, he doesn't even need to win the stage. All he needs to do is just don't get into any trouble. Then at the end of the race, do what he did here for the end of stage 1. He knows he can get to the front, so be safe and be there at the end.
Yeah, and I think he wants someone to go up top with him. He was thinking about going high. Now he decided to stay behind Luke. He's going up there with JD Crow. We're on lap 39. Looks like next time we come by should be a yellow flag comes out. Let's see who's going to lead this stage. Kyle Sandusky, Daniel Holloway, side by side, drag racing down the backstretch. Into turn 3, there goes Derek Paulson looking to the outside, but he's got no help. Sean Wilder trying to come up and help him, but it might be too little too late. Ooh, JD Crow gives him a little bit of shove, so he goes a little extra high. JD's going to come up. Paulson says, no, thank you. You don't want to help me, I'm not helping you. Between Sandusky and Holloway, they're going to come together. Holloway is going to win your stage. Caution is out. A little side draft right there really helped the 21 win the stage. I think I called Holloway for the win, didn't I?
You did, so you got half right.
Woohoo! So Holloway is going to win your stage. Here at lap 40, we're under caution. Pull him up, but let's see, can I find him? Who's he with? Wilder, Luke Gray. Yeah, let's pull him up. All right, Holloway, man, you're up in the booth. Good win on that stage, man.
Oh man, I'm just trying to get that stage win there to narrow that championship there with Derek. I got to do everything I can to try to get it.
I hear it, man. Hey, I just want you to know, I picked you for the win tonight, so you better pull through for me. Get that checker flag.
Oh boy, I'm gonna do the best I can. These guys, there's a big group of guys in here tonight and everything. I'm just focused trying to one driver with this Derek and stuff. So if I win it, I win it, and if I don't, that championship I want.
Good deal, man. Well, congratulations on the stage win, and we'll put you back down there, and good luck.
Thanks, guys.
There's Mr. Holloway, your stage winner. Seemed a little out of breath, Rick. I mean, do you get
Well, I mean,
you get that
he is
winded
out of
when you
shape.
play video games?
I definitely do not, but he is out of shape. I mean, he works for Ford, so we gotta.
Well put by a Toyota man.
I know. But I mean, I'd probably be that out of breath too if I won. But I don't know what that's like, so I really couldn't tell you.
Hey, that's why we broadcast, right? We say it all the time.
That's right.
Let's see what Holloway does in the pits. If he gets any tires, I'd imagine he would do something. Yep, I think he might get all 4.
That's what I would do. Get all 4, make it easy.
Gets all 4 now. Probably doesn't need any more the rest of the race. Just do fuel only.
Yeah, I would say that would be the strategy going forward.
He's going to come out second behind Caden Tufts in that 88.
You know, right now he has to think about winning, and he has to do the best strategy that's going to get him to win. And he's got to think about fuel mileage. When is the last time I need to fuel up so that I don't run out of gas for 2 green-white checkers? I think they do 2 green-white checkers.
I believe
You
so.
know that, and that's what he needs to be thinking of. It's the race will be at the race. He just needs to sit there and figure out when's the last time I need to pit stop to finish the race. And then go and do it.
Well, if you can make 42, 44, go green on lap 44. You can stretch it to lap, 62 maybe?
Yeah, I think they can go pretty far. I think they can do 20 laps on a run.
So if you can get to 64 then, and then if there's only 1 green and white checker, you'd probably be all right. Be tough.
Yeah, and I mean, if I was him, I would not want to lead. Be in the back. Let people pull you. Don't waste the gas.
Yeah, I agree. There's Derek Paulson. Says 20 on the computer. It's in the 6th car. There's your champion for the Pit Stall Premier Overall Series. And looking so good right now for him to win the Xfinity Championship as well. He won the Cup side. I think Jeffrey Clifton won the Truck side. Derek's going to try to do 2 out of 3.
Yes, Jeffrey Clinton did win the Truck Series in what most would describe as a major upset.
A major upset.
Yes.
About to go green here. We'll go green on lap 44. Caden Tufts will be on the inside of row 1. Daniel Holloway, your stage 1 winner, will be on the outside in that 21. Then you have John Garrett on the inside of row 2. And then Donald Sandusky outside of him in row 2. Luke Gray inside of row 3. Donald Stewart. That's 78 right there on the outside of Luke. Behind Luke Gray, you have the 6/20 car of Derek Paulson and Sean Wilder outside of him. I think you hear some of them, you kind of hear the gearbox shifting. There's some of them out there saving gas. We're trying. Think we have it on slow-mo, but no, iRacing in their wisdom decided to put pace speed here at this track at, I believe, 55, so. It's almost so slow Jimmy Johnson can ride his motor or his bicycle around here faster.
Wow.
But about to go green here. The second half of this race, stage 1 is done. Going to the checkers, going to pay out $750. Caden Tufts right now is your leader, taking him to the green flag. And that 88 car. Green flag is out. Back under racing. Holloway with a great jump on the outside line. Donald Sandusky right behind him on his bumper. Pushing him forward. He's in a great start there. 66 trying to get up there. Help along. Got there just in time. 29. Luke Gray right there behind John Garrett. That's going to prevent the 21 from coming down. But you never know. He's got a good run there. He's got a great push from Donald Sandusky. He's able to slide down in front, take the lead. Donald's going to regroup. Donald Sandusky, Donald Stewart, Sean Wilder. They'll regroup. Look at that middle lane coming. They'll be up there before you know it. Sean Wilder looks like he's going to take 3 wide. See if he's got any takers with him. Nope. Slid back down. See what Holloway does. He's leading that bottom line. Like Rick was saying, he probably, I guess leading laps is good. He gets bonus points for leading laps, but you want to conserve fuel too at the same time. 91, Sean Wilder again up there in that 3rd lane. He's got the 6th car coming with him, Eric Blunt. Wilder gets back down that middle lane. As we've seen most of this race, that 19, that 78, Donald, Sandusky, and Stewart working together well tonight. Trying to get up there past Holloway in that 21. Donald wants that lead. Holloway's not going to give it up easy. Down the backstretch they come. Stewart pushing hard. Dusky trying to get a little bit of a side draft off that 88. Can't quite make it work down into 3. Holloway, 2.5 car length lead over that outside lane. Tufts with a great push down the backstretch in the 88 car. Sean Waller looking again on that third line. Doesn't have any helpers with him, but he's going to try to. Ooh, right, almost in their right quarter panel of Stewart. Got lucky though. Merlin's trying to go over there. Dusty moves up a little bit. It's the whole lane moving all over the place. Not going to help him. Down the backstretch they go. Holloway leading them just fine. John Garrett at 66 sliding down. Getting in front of Sandusky. Trying to get out front. Lead a lap here tonight. Hasn't led, but he's been up front most of this race. Got Luke Gray right there behind Caden Tufts, but there's a little bit of a gap between Luke and Derek Paulson. Sure Derek will close that up here pretty quickly on that bottom line. Should be safe from any advances here the next lap or so. We'll see. Here comes that 66 hard's coming with Sandusky pushing him. Stewart. Richard Sutter right there. Backwards they go 66 with a great push from Sandusky. Here goes Sean Water and Len McNeese on that third line. Garrett not able to clear the 21. Off of 4 they come. Almost cleared them. Not quite. The 88 Caden Tufts hanging tight here. Able to finally clear him off the tri-oval. A little bit of gap there between the 88 and the 29 that gave all the moves, or all the room that 16 needed. John Garrett, your leader. Ooh, they're crashing behind him. All kinds of incidents behind him. Richard Suddeth off track. Several cars off track there. Some significant damage. Let's see if we can't see. Looks like it started with maybe the 33 out there. I've said that before, and I was wrong, so yeah, we'll just see. Don't want to single you out, Brian. Sorry.
Yes, you do.
And I started with my good buddy Hound Dog. 39's a little loose, it looks like.
He ain't nothing but a hound dog. Sorry.
That's all right. 39, a little contact there, gets him loose, gets into the 2. And the 84. Wow. The 2 not having the best of nights. The 39 and the 88. 39 just came down. Looks like Siddles came down a little bit on the 88, which got him loose, and that just stacked them all up right there. The 2 got on the 29 a little. The 1 car, and boom. Boom goes the dynamite.
Yeah, please don't do that again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's okay. We'll forgive you this time.
For lap 50 under caution, John Garrett is your leader. See if anyone comes in for gas. I would imagine you'd see some. You stop here, it's definitely just one more pit stop race.
I don't know. That's a lot of laps.
Well, you got one more pit stop. You got to
Yeah,
stop
one more
on
pit
lap
stop,
65.
yeah.
Between
Yeah.
65 and 70. Just gas it and go, right?
Yeah, you're just taking...
See, Damage out there on the outside of the 19 car. Garrett's going to come out first. Holloway second. Stewart third. Sean Wilder in fourth. Luke Gray and Derek Paulson coming out. Eric Blunt, Caden Tufson, Todd Poston. Looks like Caden took some tires on that run. Todd Poston back up in the top 10. God have mercy on all of our souls. I think there'll be a caution in the next 10 laps. What do you think?
Oh, I think there's a good part of that.
Just because we got a Todd Poston is there in the top 10, 9th position. Got to give him some hell. We race with him a lot. So, and he's got this
Poston.
Yes, Poston. He's got this crazy pinkish blue paint scheme. Yeah. He's a salty zombie from up in Virginia.
He's just salty.
Yes. Finally back in the top 10. He was a lap down, but he's back and ready to race. They're all chasing this man, John Garrett. Look at that scowl. Look at that scowl on his face. He's got his Twitch up there. Check out John on Twitch. John T. Garrett. Leading this race finally. He's been up front all race, so it's been good to see him come lead that P1 position. Daniel Holloway right behind him. Donald Stewart in third. Sean Wilder in fourth. Luke Gray in fifth. Derek Paulson in sixth. As they stand right now, I believe Derek Paulson would still win the championship.
You are correct, sir.
I know it's $100 to me right there. The price pool just went down to $650. As we get ready to go back green. What kind of pace car is that, Rick?
Not a quality one because it's not a Camry or a Supra.
If you can't tell, yes, Rick does work at a Kia dealership.
That's right. Killed in action. Couldn't pay me to sell those.
I mean, they're looking better these days.
Yeah, it's a new logo.
Yeah. Okay, a couple cautions, taking some drivers, some fast repairs away. About to go green. Be on lap 53. Got a 30 or 28, 27 laps to go. Let's see if we can go green on out. Put some cash money away to these guys. And crown us an Xfinity champion for the points for the pit stall series. Race car should come in. Go ahead.
I wish iRacing gave the option of having the pace car like low money onto the car that wins, like when Bill won the million.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
About to go green. Green flag's out. The 66 with a hell of a jump there.
Yeah, he left everybody, including his whole line.
I guess we'll see if race control deems that jumping the start. Now, the 78 was so far behind, got such good momentum with the 21. Those two take over the 66. Going to turn 3. Jumping the start here at the super speedway really doesn't give you any advantages for sure. You get gobbled up in a hurry.
Yeah, it gives you no advantage.
There goes Luke Gray down the pits. Down off of turn 1 still. Now it's Donald Stewart up front. Daniel all the way outside of him. With John Garrett at second position in the bottom lane. Down to turn 3. Still looks like Donald Stewart holding off at 21. Daniel Holloway. Holloway won our first stage. Been up front all race, as has the 78, 66 has been up front. All these guys have been up front. And you have the 2 6 cars, Blunt and Paulson up there as Luke Gray comes out of the pits. Looks like Jeffrey Clifton's decided to make an appearance. He's right now sitting 3rd in points in this series. Decided it's time to come play. 26 laps to go. He's got a little bit of help there on the outside. See if he can make it work. Sean Walter kind of hedging his bet. Now he's going to stay in that middle lane, it looks like. Stewart still leads Daniel Holloway right there in that middle lane. Clifton and Sadusky trying to make that 3rd lane lead. And they're getting there. Sean Walter doesn't want to go up there. Not going to be able to stop Clifton though. Here he comes. Holloway, a little side draft off of Stewart. Keep him close. 3 wide action here off of 2. Garrett goes a little low. All's good. More cars that 3rd line. Starting to fill up. You have Eric Blunt right there in the 3rd car in the lane. Then Brian Mister, Len McNeeson at 84. And that 1 car. So pretty soon you may have 6 cars up there in that 3rd line. Holloway staying close. As close as he can to those leaders. Right there off the 78 side draft there. Turn 1, 24 laps remaining here. Talladega, the Pit Stall Premier Series finale from Talladega and these Xfinity cars here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. There's a little bit of a gap there between Holloway and Wilder there. Looks like someone went around him. And there goes Clifton out towards the front in that middle lane. Ooh, a little close there to Stewart. Holloway trying to push him as hard as he can. Won't be surprised to see Holloway slide up in that 3rd lane, although there's no room yet. Really not a bad spot for Holloway to be behind that 15. Let's see if he wants to stay there. Rick, you can definitely sense that racing's picked up, hasn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean, we're definitely going to start seeing business pick up. Cars are going to start moving to the front. You're going to see guys that need to win to maybe and hope for problems for some of the other guys start moving towards the front. So we should see.
Wilder Nsra moves back up in that third line. He goes back and forth. Can't make his mind up which lane he wants to take. It's like when you're talking to your wife trying to figure out where you want to eat dinner.
I text her the day before we're gonna go out to dinner.
You tell her
plenty
where?
of time. No, I just tell her to pick some place for tomorrow. Gives her 24 hours.
Okay, good. There goes Clifton up to the lead. Out in front of the 78, Donald Stewart. Now Holloway has the 81 behind him. Randy Bledsoe. Bledsoe's been pushing like crazy out there. See if he can push that 21. Up to the lead. Clifton's going to try to stay up front, it looks like. Here comes Sean Wilder. Donald Sandusky, that third line. Just can't get clear. Side drafting right there. You see Holloway come up, come down. Stewart come up a little bit. Wilder getting a heck of a push from Sean and Len McNeese.
You know, I'm sitting here thinking, if I'm Derek, I don't want to be in this position I'm in. If these guys up front crash, you're a sitting duck, you're down that bottom line, and that could ruin your night and cost you a championship. If I was him, I would either be leading this race or I would be sitting where, like, Todd Poston. No, not even Todd Poston, that's too close. Maybe Hound Dog or Brian Miskell Jr. is. Get me away from that lead pack.
Slipping, sliding everywhere too. Clifton still all the way right there in that middle lane. Sean Wilder up top with Lucky Len McNeese. And here comes the Hound Dog at number 2. It's one thing we've seen. Trouble has found that 2 car over and over again. They're spinning now. There's the 2 car. And Derek Paulson gets through clean. Jeffrey Clifton not so lucky. It all starts right here. There's Blunt. Oh, right there, the 78, the 21, the 81. Right in your living room, right there. Go to a little bit different camera angle. Let's see if we can see what happened. You're going to see the 78. It's going to slide up a little bit. Here comes that middle lane coming down for a little side draft. You see Holloway come down. The 78 comes right back up. There's the contact. Gets into the 81. Turns the 21. Shoots the 15 up the track. He doesn't know what happened. He's cussing on the radio. Look at Caden Tufts sliding down so gently there. Then he gets tagged by Donald Stewart. Here's Derek Paulson. This is your points leader. And look, he just comes through super clean.
You know, he closed his eyes and prayed. That's all he did.
We're just going to watch it from his perspective. This is your points leader. All he just needs to finish up front. Stuff's happening. He slows down, picks a lane, just goes. And it's like the Red Sea's part. And look at that, no incidents. He's fine. And now he's in the top 4. That's how it works when you're having a good year. Pit stops are being taken place right now. Randy Bledsoe comes out first. If this thing goes green the rest of the way, this could be the last pit stop for these guys. They should have enough to go the rest of the way.
Yes, they should, I believe.
And as usual, they're taking care of the blue cone there, coming off of turn 2. There's always got to be someone that does that. Looks
Yes,
like
always need to have somebody do that.
usually it's Rick Greenaway. He's driving.
No. It's usually knocked over by the time I get there.
So, we'll go green next time by.
Some cars are going to be stopping to top off, so they definitely know they can make it the rest of the way. Should be going green flag racing shortly here. 18 laps to go. Will be 17 shortly. Right now we have the 81 of Randy Bledsoe, Jason Garrett. John Garrett. Oof. Donald Stewart, Derek Polson, Kevin Frace. Your top 5. Looking at guys still looking for this win. You get Daniel Holloway sitting at 17th with Troy Radford, JD Crow, Eric Blount. You got some names that are in the back of this pack that can definitely make a run at this. So we will see what happens with 17 laps to go. Blades are off on the pace car. We'll be going green flag racing shortly, folks. Coming down the back stretch as my partner falls out of his chair, but it's okay.
How could you hear that?
Oh God, I think the whole country heard that.
Oh, shoot. Sometimes nature calls. What are you going to do?
Hey, when you gotta go, don't squeeze the Charmin.
Exactly. All right, we got at least 1 or 2 more cautions left in us. Got to. There's too much money at stake here for these guys not to do something silly. We'll see, though. Never know. '25, Kevin Freese back up front. He was our pole setter tonight. Todd Poston in the top 15. Never a good sign. And there's your series champion, that 6 car right there, the black 6 car, Derek Paulson, outside of row 2. Randy Bledsoe in that metallic 81. Getting ready to bring us to the green. Green flag is out. Bledsoe with Stewart right behind, and then you have up top Garrett, Jason Garrett, so I heard, and Derek Paulson. I guess Jason Garrett doesn't have a job now, so maybe he is racing. No comment from the peanut gallery?
I didn't say anything. I actually wasn't Garrett. I wasn't referring to the coordinator, Jason Garrett.
Oh, almost an accident. At 25, snapping loose. John Garrett in the lead right now, and that's 66. Derek Paulson on the outside getting help from the 08 Brian Wang. It is really amped up out there. You can just tell they're moving all over the place. And now Derek Paulson in the sucker hole. Brian Wang going to go around him, but here comes Donald Sandusky to help Paulson. Right now, John Garrett's in the position he wants to be. Out front, let these guys behind you race like crazy. Stewart, Paulson, Sandusky right there. Those three cars now middle lane trying to make a move. Then you have Brian Wang, 25 Kevin Free, 17 JD Crow up top, and Jeffrey Clifton trying to make that third lane work. Here comes Todd Poston in that middle lane with Sean Wilder. See what they can do. Got some lap cars in here too, the 01. Actually, he's not on a lap car. He's on the lead lap. Just haven't called Gordon's name very often tonight. So good to see him up front. That 01, that Exalted. Here comes Ryan Wang and Kevin Priest. Getting in front of Donald Stewart. Trying to get out front of John Garrett. 14 laps to go here at the Pit Stall Premier Series Talladega. Down to turn 3. Not quite clear enough. Garrett still has enough of his front fender in front of Brian Wang there in that 08. Down in tri-oval now. This is where Kevin and Brian give a good push. Ooh, Gordon, a little out of shape there. May have made some contact with someone. That's going to slow that bottom lane way up. Should help a lot. You won't see it until the backstretch, but Kevin and Donald Stewart pushing that 08 to Brian Wang. Caden Tufts trying to get up there, close that gap. John Garrett and Randy Bledsoe able to do it, able to hold off that middle lane. JD Crow and Jeff Clifton still trying to make that third lane work. Only 2 cars though, it's going to be very difficult to get to go forward. Derek Paulson, 4th car. Derek Paulson's going to go up that third lane. He's going to have some help. Donald Sandusky's going to go up there with him. JD Crow's right there. JD slides right back down in front of Jeff Clifton. That middle lane. Everyone following that 66 of John Garrett around the track. Down to turn 3 they go. Brian Wang up that middle lane now. We're going to block him. Or not a little blocking, sorry, he was already in the middle lane. Trying to get up in front of that 66. So what do you want? There goes the 2 car off the pace. Letting these leaders go on by. Good move there by the dog. Derek Paulson, Donald Sandusky on that top lane. Just can't make it work all the way. Here comes that 21, Daniel Holloway, coming behind JD Crow in that middle lane. I believe he's out of fast repair, so at this moment he's kind of trying to play it safe. It's hard to play safe at this stage, isn't it, Rick?
Yeah, you can't play safe now. This is go time. You got 10 laps, 11 laps to go. You're going. It's money on the line.
Everyone chasing that 66, 11 laps to go. Randy Bledsoe pushing them along. 10 laps now to go. Everyone trying to get their position down. Daniel Holloway's left down that bottom lane now. Stewart and Paulson get close to touching down. Down the backstretch. John Garrett, Brian Wang, and Derek Paulson leading each of those lanes. John John Garrett in that 66 is your race leader so far. He's led a few laps here tonight. Brian Wayne, great run there off of 4. He can take it if he wants it, but I don't think he does. Kind of want to think the 25 and the 08 are playing together tonight. Ooh! Sadusky gets sideways. Everyone's crashing down under the yellow. No yellow flag comes out.
Yeah, Holloway's got is out.
Remember, iRacing
cars with
controls the
major damage.
cautions. Ooh. A lot of cars there. There's our race champion, Derek Paulson's in 10th. He's still up there with this lead group, so he was not collected in that. I believe he was the only one of the 4 Final Fours not collected in that one, actually. Looks like the 21's race is done. He's down the pit road along with 19 Donald Sadusky. They're definitely going to go a lap down here, if not more. Everyone coming. Brian Wing in that top line. Randy Bledsoe in that middle line. And then John Garrett at 66 still leading that bottom line. 7 laps to go here. We just lost about 8 of our lead lap cars there in this main group. Ooh, John Stewart gets a little loose, goes under the yellow line. As Randy Bledsoe slides down to lead that bottom line, leaves Don Stewart all by himself there in that middle. He's going to have to find somewhere to go. Paulson thinks about coming down and helping him. Ryan Wayne, Kevin Freeze, they're clear of everyone. They're going to come right down as a group. Got to hurry up and do it unless they want to stay in that middle. Ooh, contact there. J.D. Crow, Donald Stewart. That's going to bring a caution out. John Garrett into the wall hard. 6 laps to go. You're just going to see it here. I think J.D. Crow is going to come down. Look, he's looking there on the outside, and it's just one of those things. The car's in front of you, go down, you kind of slide down too. It's not intentional, but when you're racing super speedway, sometimes it just happens. May have also heard in his radio he was clear. Here he comes. He's going to come down a little bit. And he may have been clear for a second, but that little hesitation right there. Derek staying right with him. Derek slides a little bit there. JD just... Donald comes up. JD's coming down. They just make contact. And if you're Derek, you're going, yep, I still have the horseshoe. That's ridiculous. No one makes contact with him at all.
Yeah, he's definitely got a horseshoe somewhere.
Wow. So about 5 or 6 of those top 10 guys right there collected in there. They're going. Hopefully they have a fast repair left. They live to fight again. Right now, Brian Wang looks like your leader. That's 08. Again, these guys should be able to go green all the way, or stay out all the way through the checker flag. you were in that last incident, you're probably coming down for some damage. Help. Todd Poston. Poston is in fourth. You got Brian Wang in first. Kevin Freese in second. In third, Derek Lucky Paulson. In fourth, Todd Poston. And then Caden Tufts in his SpongeBob car in fifth. Len McNeese looks like he's getting a wave around. Go green with 2 laps to go. So it'll be an unofficial green-white checker.
Think we make it to the end, or are we going to see another caution?
Yeah, I think we're done. I think it's green flag here on out.
I think one more.
You want to revise your pick? Who's your new pick?
Well, I mean, Troy's sitting in 10th with 4 to go. He could still do it.
You don't want to pick the 31 now?
No.
You had to think about it, though, didn't you?
I thought it was gas, to be honest with you.
Oh, okay. You guys have fought hard here for these last 75 laps. Could all be for naught if someone decides to wreck you here at the very end of the race.
Tend to get angry if somebody wrecks me at the end of the race.
I mean, it tends to do that when you spend 2 hours, 3 hours of your night doing this. That'll happen, I guess.
It's more just because of disbelief I made it this far in the race.
Ugh. Looks like Brian Wing's going to be your inside row 1. Kevin Freese outside of him. Inside row 2, Derek Paulson. Todd Poston outside row 2. Then you have Caden Tufts in the 88. Brian Miskell Jr. in that 33. Then Randy Bledsoe. Tim Lee back up into 8th position. And Jeffrey Clifton in 9th. And in 10th, Troy Bradford. My pick to win it, the 21 East 4 laps down, will not be happening tonight. My prediction is always the kiss of death, it seems.
Yes, it is.
What are you going to do?
Well, people might start paying you not to pick them.
Maybe that's the point.
Well played.
Well played. I want to thank you for joining us tonight here on this Sunday here in December. We get closer and closer to Christmas. It's the Pit Stall Premier Series. It's their finale at Talladega in the Xfinity cars. You're listening on Victory Lane Broadcasting. Thanks for joining us tonight. Getting ready to go green here. It'll be pace car will pull off. Get the green flag. It'll be 2 to go. Again, we got $750 in a prize pool for this race. There's lots of money to go. Would not be surprised to see another caution. That's a lot of money. These guys know it. Pace car is off. Brian Wing's going to lead them through the tri-oval to the green flag. And all bets are off. This is 08 and 25 been working well together today. We'll see what happens here on this restart. Green flag is out. 24 laying back a little bit from 33, 08. Great jump there. Derek Paulson gets right behind his back bumper. Todd Poston trying to help the 25. Kevin Freese get up there towards the front. It will be good to interview Todd here this race. Kevin Freese getting your pole setter tonight. There he goes. There goes Brian Wayne goes up there in front of the 25. These guys been working together all day. Bottom line getting a little racy, getting some pushes there. Derek Paulson, Caden Tufts right there. Derek Paulson is the regular season champion for the entire Pit Stall Premier Series, which is Cup, Trucks, and Xfinity. There's accident behind. Yellow flag is out. So we're going to have a green-white checkered. Our first one. I thought I saw the 47 go up in the air. That'd be Ray Radford. See if we can't find out what happened to Ray. Maybe not. Him and the 91 get together right there. And that was it. Curtains for him.
Yeah, it looked like he kind of blinked a little bit there because he was
Yeah.
like on my screen and off. So I'm just wondering if that might have been part of the issue.
Yeah, it looked like it might have been a netcode issue, or not a netcode, network issue. Alright, it looks like you have, see what happens teammates wise. Maybe perfect for the 08 and 25 if Derek is truly in second. Because then Wang and Freeze can line up nose to tail. Rick's going down to get some inside information. See, we're going to grab Rick and rescue Rick after you got inside information. What'd you hear?
I was just checking in on the Ray Radford camp in regards to if was connection issues, and he didn't seem to think he had any, but he said it was just, you know, things were weird where he didn't think he was that high up on Sean. So sounds like that's just normal iRacing stuff that happens.
Does Troy feel good about finishing up front? Where is there's Troy?
I didn't want to get into that. I didn't want to jinx him at all. He's sitting in 10th place. He was trying to make some moves, so.
You should have told him that he's 5 places behind Todd Poston.
Yeah, I don't want to rub anything in.
So we should get pace car lights should come off here. And we'll do our first green-white checkered. Looks like the teammates, Wang and Freese, are going to line up next to each other, right behind each other. Perfect for them. Outside of Derek, who's number first in points. Second in points is Daniel Holloway. He's 4 laps down. Then you have Jeffrey Clifton. He's in 8th place right now. He has led a lap. He's led about one or just a couple laps, not very many. And then Sean Wilder, who was 4th in points coming in, is currently in 21st. He's a couple laps down, it looks like. Come off of turn 2. Please wake me up when they get to turn 4, please.
Yeah, no problem.
My lord. This is one flaw that iRacing seriously needs to consider fixing. Or allow leagues to set their own pace speed. That would be nice too.
Yes.
So here we go. We're coming into 3. And we'll go full pace car will pull off. I hope we get this thing in this time. After this, if we have another yellow flag, we may see some takers on pit road. We'll see. Pace car diving below the yellow, about to get into pit road. Brian Wang will take him across the tri-oval. Green flag will come out. We'll see what happens. You know that 25 is going to stay right on this back bumper. And you know Derek Paulson in that 6 is telling Caden, stay with me. Stay with me. Now you know someone's going to take it 3 wide pretty quick. Only have three laps here. Green flag is out. Let's see what happens. Great start by the 08 and the 25. The 6. Falling a little behind, but he should be all right. 31 giving a good push, also the 25. That bottom line is tight right now. And there goes Clifton on that 3 wide. He's got help. Tim Lee coming up there, and there goes more cars up there to help. Three wide going to turn number 3. Todd Poston leading that middle lane, but it's all Brian Wang and Kevin Freese right now. 1-2. Off of turn 4. If we can collect this white before the yellow comes out, it's official. We'll finish this race off. Raymond Rittenauer, we haven't called his name a lot. Back up in the top 5. Again, white flag is out. Final lap. Here comes that 87. He's got JD Crow helping him in that 17. They're trying their damnedest right now to get out front of Brian Wang, Kevin Freese, and Brian Miskell Jr. Here comes Raymond Rittenauer the second again. He's got a train of about 5 cars on the outside. JD Crow, Todd Post, and Ryan Bledsoe. Here comes Troy Radford. That 94 getting behind the 33. Coming off of 4 towards the start-finish line. That 87 is coming. JD Crow trying to give a push. Troy Radford trying to make something happen. Kevin Freese gets banged. Brian Wang's going to win. 87 in second. It looks like JD Crow is going to finish in third. Just ahead of Troy Radford. So there's your winners. Brian Raymond Rittenauer, the second. And JD Crow. There's your unofficial results so far. That 08 is your winner, Brian Wang. Bring these guys up to the boost, your top three. Give them a chat. See what they thought of this race. All right, we're back here with our three winners. We got Brian, Raymond, and JD. We'll start with Brian. Brian, great win today. I mean, you and Mr. Freeze were working together pretty well. Too bad he couldn't come across the finish line right behind you, huh?
Yeah, no, it was a shame he blew up coming to the line, but great job by him, and thanks to Kevin Freeze and Raymond Ritnor for helping out this race.
Yeah, it was. I saw you guys up front at the beginning of the race, and then you guys kind of fell back. I mean, I think it was kind of a strategy call, wasn't it, to stay in the back and just kind of bide your time to the finish?
Yeah, we knew there were going to be some wrecks, so we just tried staying at the back, and there were some wrecks, and luckily we were able to brake and avoid the wrecks.
That was great, man. It was a great win. I mean, there's some decent cash out there for you guys, so congratulations on the win. Anyone that you want to give some thanks to or give a shout out to?
Yeah, thanks to you guys, obviously, for broadcasting. Thanks to everyone at the pit stall. Again, thanks to Kevin and Ray.
Good deal, Brian. Well, hey, congratulations on winning this finale tonight. I mean, we've done enough pit stall races. You know, we've seen you out there. You're always up towards the front, so great racer. So good seeing you. We look forward to seeing you again next season.
Thanks.
All right, Mr. Ray, it's up to you and Rick now.
All right, Ray. Well, congratulations on the second place finish. It was definitely a hard fought one there at the end. You survived that crash at the end. You just found yourself in the right position to be able to get through everything.
Yeah, there was quite a few times where I got pretty lucky, but I had to go to the back there and just wait it out because I only had one quick fix left and kind of wanted to save that. But yeah, I got a heck of a push there at the end from JD. It's just come up a wee little bit short.
Yeah, second place is still you're in the money, as they say. So it's a good second place finish. Anybody you want to thank? Have any shout outs to anybody tonight?
I gotta thank teammates Brian and Kevin, JD there for the push, and everybody at pit stall, and you guys for putting on a heck of a broadcast.
Well, all right, buddy. Well, congratulations on the win tonight.
The second place now, Rick.
Second
Come on
place,
now.
yeah.
Second place.
Let's not take all the glory from Brian,
Hey,
okay?
what can I say? Second place, first loser, right?
And in third place tonight, we have JD Crow, a man we all know so well. Man, third place, JD. It was a roller coaster of a race for you tonight. I saw you all over the place.
Yeah, it was kind of challenging. Track was hot and running around some guys I wasn't used to running around at places I wanted to normally run. I love being on the top up there and cars fast, and ran good up there early and then got caught up in some mess and then I found myself, around Brian and Kevin and Ray, and some good guys to be around. So I just decided just to run with them, pit with them, and see what we could do at the end. And on that next to last restart, Ray had a hell of a job on the bottom and got 4 or 5 cars before the caution came out. So I really wanted to go to the top, and I thought he would go up there as well. But then after seeing that, first chance I got to get down behind him on the bottom, and we were able to get that 4-car breakaway from the pack coming to the white. And then I told Ray after the race, I said, man, they got 4 or 5 wide. I would have stuck with him the whole way, but I was afraid that going to get a big run and kill us all. So I just hopped out and looked up and finished third. How about that?
Sometimes it's, with super speedway, that's what it is, man. I mean, you've raced them long enough, Sometimes it's a roll of the dice, and you just got to be in the right place at the right time. And you were tonight. Being behind that 87 just super helpful and got you on the podium, 3rd place, in the money. So that's all good, man. Always good to see JD Crow up towards the front. JD, I've raced with you for a while. I've called your races a lot, so always good to see JD up towards the top. Anyone you want to thank or give a shout out to?
First, I'm going to shout out to the guys down in Groveland, Florida at jconcepts.net for letting me carry the colors on the cars and trucks and whatever I race. And, appreciate the pit stall guys for putting on these monthly races for us to have fun in. And you guys at Victory Lane Broadcasting for putting the races out there so people can watch them and see the fun we're having, even though sometimes it doesn't look like fun. It's a lot of fun. And of course, I got to thank Ray and Kevin and Brian for letting me tag along with them tonight, because without that, you got to be around good cars on these super speedways. And like Ray, I mean, we threaded the needle on one of those cautions and didn't get any damage, and was fortunate to have a quick there at the very end for that green white checker that kept my car good for a good run to the checkers. And man, I'm ready to do it again.
Well, that's a good deal, man. Congratulations on the 3rd place finish, and I know we'll be seeing you around.
Look forward to it, guys. Thanks for the broadcast, and thanks for everybody. Hit that like button so the broadcasters know you enjoyed what they put out there for everybody.
Appreciate it, JD. You have a good one. Well, Rick, there we go. Should we try to pull Derek up here?
Yeah, we probably should.
I'm going to grab him. He's probably talking, but I'm just going to grab him anyway.
Yeah, just grab them inappropriately.
Hey, Derek, this is Steve and Rick up in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, well, first of all, I mean, you didn't finish where you wanted to in this race. There's all kinds of stuff that happened there at the end. It is what it is. But we got to congratulate you. For one, you win the overall championship. And I think with this race, based on what I can see, you're the Xfinity champion. So you win the Cup and the Xfinity and then the overall, man. Congratulations on a great season.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised about how big my parachute on my car was at that last restart. I still had 2 fast repairs. Didn't think I had that kind of damage, but holy moly, I went backwards in a hurry. And I told Daniel here before the race earlier today. I said, really, I'm not here for the money. And I said I had the overall locked up, which was my goal. I said I'm just racing for fun. So I'm kind of surprised at the outcome. Daniel, he got into a couple of bad wrecks there, which kind of took him out of contention, and I just kind of stayed out of most of them. But yeah, it was a good season. Great group of guys to be around, and glad to have you guys broadcasting.
Yeah, let me tell you, Rick and I watched those last few wrecks, and we slowed them down. We watched your car. You had a horseshoe with you those last couple wrecks because you were split in the middle, and it was just perfect how you did not have any damage, but everyone around you is wrecking.
Yeah, I was like I said, I was kind of surprised. I don't really have very good luck in super speedways. I mean, I can race them pretty decent, but I always seem to get caught up in a few things. And tonight was one of those few races where I kind of, like I said, I had 2 fast repairs left. I probably should have taken one to get my car fit fast at the end there, but it was pretty good race. All in all, I just stayed towards the back the first half of the race, and in the front or the back half here, I said, well, it's time to get towards the front. So
Man, it was good to see you race this season. I mean, you're a top-notch racer. I mean, you're always up towards the front. You know what to do, and just congratulations on the championship, the overall, the cup, the Xfinity. It's a great job out there. I mean, Pitstall puts on a great set of races, a bunch of good drivers. So to take the championships like that just proves how good a driver you are here on the service out here. Anyone that you want to thank or give a shout out to before we let you go?
Yeah, I got to thank the admins over at the pit stall. They put on these events, they put on special events. They do a short track league that I was able to run into for a while before I had other commitments come up. I just got to thank those guys. They put in a lot of time and effort for us. I got to thank the fellow drivers in this league. Raced with them for quite a while now. They're a good group of guys. That's why I stick around. I got to thank MF Racing Designs and my painter Mariel for my car. And I got to thank you guys again for broadcasting. And I think that's about it.
Good deal, man. Well, congratulations. If we broadcast this pit stall guys here next season, we look forward to seeing you out there again. Great season for you, and I'll put you back down with Tim and all those guys.
All right, thank you.
All right, Rick. Well, that about wraps it up. I mean, the Pit Stall Premier Series, we got in here halfway through the season, but these guys put on some great races. They race all over the place. Good drivers, quality races. A lot of fun. Good to see the 08 win the race. We know Derek is always so strong. He's proven through all the races that we've broadcast that he's always up towards the front. But good challenges from the likes of Jeff Clifton. You had Daniel Holloway was up there, won a stage, was up front until his incidents took him out. And then Sean Wilder, I mean, he kept charging, kept trying to get up towards the front, try to get that victory. But in the end, Brian Wing won the race tonight, and then Derek Paulson takes the championship. Any thoughts before we get out of here?
Well, I think we saw a race that we expected to see. It was, we had cautions, we had hard racing, we had guys in the front, guys in the back. Just a lot of movement all day long, and then it was a typical super speedway race with some of the better super speedway racers we have in iRacing on the out there tonight.
Most definitely, it was good call on the race with you tonight. Hopefully, we'll see if we can come back and broadcast these pit stall guys here next season. We'll see. I never know. Enjoyed it. Appreciate you all coming out to watch the Pit Stall Premier Series here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. We do have NSRA racing tomorrow night. We're still in the playoffs. Got this week's race and next week's race here on Victory Lane Broadcasting. So come out and join us there. I think this weekend we're at iRacing Super Speedway. Next weekend we're at Daytona. I had a blast broadcasting these pit stall guys. They're a great group of guys, great racers. And thanks for joining us. Appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch us, and